Hello, my name is Raphael Santos. I'm a product owner and oil and gas specialist of Intel by Viasat. Today I'm here to discuss how we are improving and facilitating the way oil wells are designed. Planning a well can be a time-consuming process and perhaps the most demanding aspect of drilling engineering. Once the target formation is selected, then the question becomes, how will the well be drilled to reach said target? The end goal is a safe-to-drill, minimum-cost well that satisfies the reservoir engineering requirements for oil and gas production. But to achieve this, the engineering staff needs to take into consideration multiple factors that will guide the well planning process. These factors range from selecting the appropriate well design to produce the target formation, to choosing the correct well construction strategy and rig to perform the task at hand. Additionally, all of this needs to comply with corporate and local authorities' rules and policies. It is also important to mention that once this is done, the more experienced members of the team should share their knowledge so that future wells can be planning following the same standards. However, it can be complicated to accomplish this task in a systematic and efficient way without automating part of the process. It is at this stage that the Sequence Builder product can be used to make this hard work much easier. Sequence Builder is a solution with a customizable logic that creates well construction operational sequences and estimates its total duration. Its goal is to empower the user with the ability to generate operational sequences to build a complete well based on the interaction between the modeling logic, the individual details of the well being designed, and the possible well construction strategies and rigs available. The customizable logic allows its users to model each possible operation accordingly to the company's standards, which can then be reused for similar future projects. This facilitates the standardization of the well planning process, as well as decreases the time taken to plan future wells. Additionally, while working on a project, the user is able to simulate the impact on the final schedule of any change made on the well design. For example, changing the casing type of a section or drilling with or without MPD. In the end, the user can easily compare multiple well construction strategies against each other and then select the one that best fits the company's objective. Now, I'll display a quick demo of the current Sequence Builder product and then briefly discuss some of the features implemented for its next version. Sequence Builder uses a customizable logic to create operational sequences. Once the modeling file is loaded into the application, it generates an initial tree-based view where the user can check all the model layers and their child nodes and operations. This facilitates the comprehension and visualization of all possible paths inside the modeling logic. In the second stage, a user-friendly interface allows the configuration of different projects. At this point, the user will be presented with questions that will guide its choice of well design and planning, from basic well geometries and other operational questions to selection of different well construction strategies. As a last stage, Sequence Builder allows the users to configure multiple rig performance parameters, such as drilling and tripping speeds. This will provide the required information to estimate the duration of each operation and of the whole project. The user can add as many rigs as desired and set them to any well construction strategy. In the end, Sequence Builder will generate all the required operational sequences based on the previous inputs. It will display all possible combinations between the selected rigs and well construction strategies with their expected total duration. The main goal is to allow its user to choose the best strategy possible based on his needs and scenarios. With a simple click, a more detailed view is displayed, allowing visualization of the well progress for each individual job and a more in-depth analysis of each operation in the sequence, which can be helpful when identifying bottlenecks or an operation with particularly long duration. Now, before we end this first talk about how we can improve your well planning process, it is important to highlight how much we are working on the future of Sequence Builder. Here's a small teaser of some of the new features expected for version 2.0. The interactive dynamic questions, which are based on previous user answers, a single direct stochastic display of the operational sequence, improving the decision-making process to account for part of the natural uncertainty associated with rig performance in different operations. The dual direct optimization tool, which allows the user to model dual direct rigs, and an EDS visualization feature, where the user will be able to see all the appropriate EDS for all relevant operations. I hope you managed to enjoy this short presentation. If you have any questions regarding the Sequence Builder or any other IntelliJ solutions, feel free to reach out and contact us. And thanks for your time and attention.